biggest mistake in life is not knowing how good can life get and not knowing how bad it can get. Life can get incredibly good. The amount of vitality, life force, energy to do things that you can get is truly astonishing. The peace that you can get when you really conquer something big in your life and you feel that immense freedom is astonishing. But on the other hand, the amount of suffering that you may experience if you don't live life to the fullest, if you don't do the good behaviors that you know you should be doing. We all know we shouldn't be surfing the internet for 3 hours a day, and yet that's the average for my generation. We all know it's not good to smoke, and yet so many people do it. If you are on this path down that lane of things that, okay, this is not good for me, but I'm gonna keep doing it, and I'm gonna change it someday, and it's not that bad, everyone has their little vice, that's the biggest mistake of your life. The biggest mistake that I see with clients, and although I'm 28, I got accumulated knowledge of over 200 people that I work with as a psychologist ever since like 2021, 2020. So some folks that I worked with were 50 years old. Some were, and even before that, I worked in a hospital as an assistant of chaplain in the hospital with dying people and elderly people 80 plus years old who experienced World War II, us Czechs being conquered under Nazi Germany, and we were included in them. It was crazy. And all this combined experience, what it taught me is there's no tomorrow. There's no, oh, I'm going to work on it tomorrow. And I know this is cliche to say, but like the biggest mistake my clients always make is not knowing how good life can get and not knowing how bad it can get. And lucky me, I got that experience from my job where I can really see, okay, that's the trail to being super unhappy, this. And I can truly see, okay, that's the trail to being super, super happy, this. Because it's like, you got to realize that life can get super great or it can get super horrible. So you got to really install that in your mind. Really take a look at people, like read autobiographies. That's why I read them. Read Matthew Perry, the Chandler guy from France. That was a really bad story. Read that. Read Tim Kennedy. Read stuff that's like inspirational. Read like things that really make you, oh wow, life can be really awesome. Gosh, it can be so inspiring if I work on these good habits. That's just a message for today that I had on my mind.